Okay guys, welcome back to TFE TV. We are here in Rosie's Arena. However, we do have Miss Oakley here, and if you watched previous videos, you know exactly who this is, so we're not going to spend a whole lot of time doing a reintroduction of her, but in short, she is here for a 3-week board and train program with me. She lacks an extraordinary amount of confidence, and as I've talked about before a million times, one of the ways that we help our dogs become more confident is by providing them more stability, helping them figure out what it is that they're supposed to be doing, because typically fearful and sketchy ass fucking dogs do not know what to do. So while it might surprise a lot of people to hear this, more control, okay, more rules, more boundaries, more structure, more routine, this type of thing will help your dog's confidence tenfold, because they go from not knowing what the hell to do to actually understanding what the assignment is. And that comes from you. That comes from you. You're the only person that could help a dog like this. Okay, so, but that's really not what this video. This video, listen, before we get into it, if you could do me a favor and just like the video, if you enjoy the view behind us here, just give us a thumbs up. It really helps the algorithm a lot. And if you take this content and you actually use it for your own benefit, then you owe me a subscription, because that's the only cost. Okay, it doesn't cost anything to watch this content, it doesn't cost anything to use my information here, but just two seconds to click that little subscribe button. So, you know, don't steal, right? You don't want to be a content thief. All right, it's free to subscribe. Don't be that kid. You go up to the front of the house on Halloween and you take the whole bucket of candy so that nobody else gets any. That's basically who you are if you watch and take from this and you don't really, you know, give back a little bit subscription wise. But anyway, so the goal is to get her up on one of these platforms, and I'm sort of I got my work cut out for me a little bit, because she won't take food from my hand. Hopefully she proves me wrong right now. Boom. But she'll take it off the ground. Look, it's right here. Boom, boom. Maybe a little too stressed out to take it off the ground. So I'm gonna have to use verbal and physical praise just to get her up on one of these things. And if I can, good girl, super sketched out. So I'm not gonna over celebrate. Matter of fact, I'll probably just use verbal. She's like, ugh. You know what I mean? Come on, baby. Little trick of the trade, cut her off. So typically you lead her up to something like this, she's just gonna go right around it. You know, she's not gonna voluntarily get up on it herself. So I'm just gonna lead her up to it, and I'll show you what she does. Boom, she kind of just goes right around it. But we're trying to get her to jump up on this thing. It's a little confidence boost. She thinks that she might get hurt or something if she, come on. Up. Good girl. So she like scraped her elbow on that thing, and I give her a little praise for that. Paying the effort, even though it wasn't much of an effort. Still want to reward her for, you know, putting her paw on the bottom corner of it. Gradual, progressive. I'll try to use food. Typically you can use food to lure the dog, but since she won't even take food from, good, yes. Nice, she took food. That's awesome, good stuff. I'm glad that happened right there, good stuff. Come on, up. Sometimes I'll just put a couple pieces of food on. I'm glad that she's taken that. Boom, I just want to get her up there without actually physically. At the end of the day, I might actually just put her up on top of it, because I don't want to just sit here for 5 hours doing this shit. But we do got to get her up here. She has to, listen, she has to like know that she can do it, right? Because right now she doesn't think she can do it. She thinks she might get hurt or something. Damn, so you see her put her head over the top of it? That's a win, so we want to reward her for that. She's more inclined to take that shit off the ground than out of my hand. I obviously would prefer her take it out of my hand, but just important for me to give this gal a reward. And for me, the fact that she's even taking food at all is a sign that she's you know, becoming a little bit more comfortable. Some dogs come here and don't eat for 5 days straight up. They're that stressed out. And it was kind of happening with her, but I kind of did some troubleshooting and found a food that she likes, which is the kind I use, which is Farmina. And maybe I'll make a whole separate video as to why I love the Farmina brand. But in any case, progression. The leash is just kind of a little steering wheel. Sometimes I'll use it just to kind of keep her from flight, because I want to continue to challenge her to come up. Good girl. Up, up. So she's trying to flight right now, and I don't want her to run from her problems. This is the issue. A dog shows a little bit of discomfort, and we just let them go fuck off, all right? All I'm asking her to do is get on this platform. It's not too much to ask. I know it's not gonna hurt her, okay? But at the same time, I don't wanna traumatize her. I just wanna get her up here. So I'm trying to be as understanding and as fair as I possibly can. We're not gonna be here for... Good girl, yes, break. And then I'll let her come right off of it. Okay, now let's see if there's any progression. She realizes that, come on, come on. Yes, yes! Little bit of leash, little steering wheel. Good girl. Again, I can't over celebrate with her like I can with other dogs because she's sketched out and a little bit nervy, but let's see if we can get there. Up, up. Use the steering wheel, come on. Yes. Yes. Break. Nice. So we're not trying to put her in jail right away and keep her up there. I just want to get her up there, make it a good positive experience for her. Okay? That's good stuff. Come on. Up, up. Oh, did you see that? Yes. Good stuff. Good stuff. This is a big accomplishment for her. Let's see if she'll take some of this food from the hand, because normally I'm paying. Nice, good. Very happy with that. What? Big handful. Big handful. Enjoy your experience up on this platform. This is beautiful. Very nice. Very happy to see it. And then I'll break her. Break her back towards a reward. And then boom. I'm going to try one final time to see if we can, in one fluid motion, go from right here, right up to it, incorporate a command just before she gets on it, so that in the future I could be like, place, and she understands this is the place. Place command is very beneficial. I'm not going to get into the full explanation of why we need a place command. But anyway, here we go. Up. Wow. Isn't that something? We're going to go ahead and just give her a jackpot reward and call this a session. Guys, it's not about fucking quantity. It's about quality. Okay? This is how long my sessions are. I'm about to go put this dog away, and then we'll bust her back out and we'll do this shit later. Maybe even use we'll maybe even try a different platform, maybe a different height, because it all poses a new challenge. She might get comfortable on this. Next thing you know, she's like, that's the same height. But she's like, whoa, I've never seen that before. And this is why we always talk about practicing on multiple surfaces, the texture, the height, the shape. If you do it on everything, the dog just learns to be confident. You know, they learn to trust you. She didn't trust me enough, okay? But I showed her that there is nothing to fear here. And when we talk about relationship-focused dog training, this is the type of shit that we're talking about, okay? We love her enough not to let her fucking flight and run away from her problems, but we also understand her enough not to traumatize her and to do our best to make this a positive experience for her so that she's more willing to do it on her own as opposed to being forced to do it. Now, granted, you guys saw me like actually physically put her on there. That's a bit of an expedited version of getting to where we want to be without traumatizing her. I just wanted to show her, hey dude, I'm not going to have you do anything that's going to hurt you. Matter of fact, it's the opposite. I'm here to show you that I love you. I'm here to help you through your discomfort, to hold your paw in a moment where you needed me to hold it most. Guys, this is TFE TV. I'm Captain Chad. This is Miss Oakley, and we're going to call that a session. Thank you for tapping in. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. You don't have to, but if you enjoyed the content, if you got something from it, I would appreciate it very much. So, break. Break means free dog. She could do whatever she wants now. Thanks, guys. We'll see you at the next one.